Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video, and today we're playing some Amaterasu solo. By the way, I've changed my settings a tiny bit on my audio and stuff, just like a very tiny bit. So if you didn't notice a difference, great. If you do notice a negative difference, let me know. But yeah, I will continue to be slightly tweaking those things. We're playing some Ama solo today. I have the build link below in the description, of course, and let's just kind of get to it. So, by the way, this is a ranked game, and you might be like, what is this lobby? Yeah, I know. It's bad. I've been on a bit of a loss streak. I think I'm at like 6k elo now, so it's a little bit sad, but nonetheless, this one looks a little bit crazy. We'll do our best and try to just bring it home. I do think Ama, is quite good. Again, she's kind of had mixed results, I think, largely, but I've been high on this character, so I'm going to kind of continue to be. Obviously, I've a lot of history playing this pick, so I don't think that's super surprising. But yeah, we're just going to really try to utilize the aggressive nature of this god, and take advantage of the fact that, despite, normally her having this identity of being a little bit, of a scaler, you definitely can fight early, assuming you play with a little bit of poise and you kind of just take the correct trades. And right there we get an Aegis. This guy went a very tanky, compact soul in build, and it didn't really matter too much. R2 gives us a lot of mitigations, 15% at all ranks now. That was the buff from 3 to 15. So if we are, using that to absorb damage in the correct time, and then we end our fight with the 2-hit, it's going to be pretty damn incredible stuff. So yeah, I just want to kind of tag this guy, hit this guy as much as I can, and really just sort of get things done in this lane. That's the big goal. Also, disco passive now, pretty nice. Nice, dude. Yeah, I've been, mostly losing games, so it would be nice to win. I will say that. We can make him miss this minion. Bye-bye. Huge. All right, we're in a phenomenal spot. Thor is probably the best solo in the game, but any character from behind is going to be a little bit sad, so we kind of do what we can. Normally here I do just go for the chest camp, but I don't want him to play for the totem while I'm doing chest, so I'll just clear that first. It's a bit backwards, but sometimes you do just do that. And hey, I mean, we are coasting. He can't contest anything right now, and these rocks look really good. So, another question, or I guess comment I've had people bring up is like, hey, should I be going Sunder or Shell? Is there one that's definitively better? Why do you go Shell most of the time and Sunder some of the time? Whatever's. The truth is that I think they're quite close. I think they're just a bit different, obviously, in that they give different stats, right? Shell gives you aggression through a defensive means. Sunder gives you aggression through an offensive means. That's really it. And they both are nice in the lane, and, again, that format that they're used in. Obviously, Sunder gives you more rock potential, which, especially I think in less organized games like ranked games, can be very useful because, these rocks, which I would probably look to pull right now regardless, are easier to do because I have Sunder, where I can just start this with the Sunder and get a lot more ground covered. That's pretty damn annoying. We do just walk away here, thankfully. Okay, I didn't have to ult. I thought honestly to keep going. I guess maybe us ulting saved us a little though. Got our blue. Take it back here. Yeah, I mean, pretty damn annoying. Again, really as a jungler, you need to be on rocks, because if you're not, that happens. So, Refresher didn't really get what we wanted, but it is okay. We still got 3 rocks. We didn't die. I don't really mind using my ults, so... NP. We went Golden Blade here. You can go Tritons, you can go Reaper. Just different styles and different builds.
Fucking me up more than the Jingwei.
Yeah, we'll kind of see what happens. But this is a fine build. Again, I think all the versions on Ama are pretty solid. They just feel slightly different. And yeah, I've kind of had success with all of them. All right, So we'll go into probably Berserkers next. Tends to be what we go. And yeah, we are hoping for the Ama passive to save us. Which the Ama passive, by the way, is that like no matter what, I play this guy to always win, even if it looks homeless. Or hopeless, not homeless. Even if it looks hopeless, there's just like plot armor on this character. So we will hope for the best.
If anybody needs a Neathole, just yell.
Awesome. Low-key, I should yell. It's fine. I don't want to yell. All good. I think I botched that a little bit, which is sad. Is he ulting on me? It'd be insane if he did. Okay, well, we do get rocks here. You know, sometimes you don't get the kill, and that's okay. If you get a force out like that, it is extremely valuable. So, yeah, we forced this fast. We got the rocks for free. We get a free reset off with the chalice here. It's good stuff. Definitely not a bad look. Might lose the chest cam for it, but you know you're super happy with that nonetheless. Again, a big way to win ranked games is getting Moonlight Shards. If you're winning rituals consistently, you will be winning games consistently. So really, really keep that in mind. And yeah, if I can just do my part in the solo side at the very least, you know, I'll do it. And obviously, it's going to help me out a little bit as well individually. And you know, in terms of rotating to the ritual, supports always should. Solos can sometimes, like it's not always good. That's a bit more discretionary. So we'll kind of see as it starts to spawn if there's like an opening or whatever. I think if it's like contested and you can get prio, you should come. But sometimes it's like decisive one way or another, and then in that case it's potentially a little bit of a waste to come over. So that's just one of those things that you're going to have to kind of read situation by situation. But at the very least, you know, if I'm securing 5 in a couple batches here, if it's slow, it's not terrible, you know? Did just kind of lose the gold for nothing. What the heck, guys? Man. Okay. Too bad. This blue's still not up. What the hell, dude? Well, hopefully we can at least win the shard battle. That'd be good. I'll clear like left one more time and probably just rotate Thor ults over mid. Is he just dead? No, they can just like walk away, no? I guess not. How did he die? Thor missed his... I'm so confused, man. I'm actually just shocked. What is going on? How did he die? What? Okay, I don't know. We'll do rocks here. Because the thing is, like, if he just Stoic ults, which he had, he just leaves, no? Confused. We'll try to, like, do a little bit of something mid here. Again, if we can defend this, it's ideal. But, like, at the same time, I feel like their support is just fed, and ours is level 5, so maybe this is, like, unplayable. Oh dear. Folks, I am concerned. Okay, we are getting this. That is Baron ult down. I mean, we're not going to get it, so... Oh dear. Okay. I am gaining info. We'll say that. Let's go back to left.
Your left tower is under attack.
Magic barrier.
We have Berserkers super soon. AKA now. I'll go into...
Here I come.
Probably just Sphere and then Spectral, maybe? You know, they do have a Jing, so... Yeah, I think we'll just do that. That looks like pretty good. I could even go Spectral now because I'm not like gonna be getting hit by Magicals so much right away, but either way, it really should be okay. I think my main goal is just gonna be, like secure rocks again. I do want to look for rotations because I feel
Your right tower is
definitely
under
pressed
attack.
to. This is kind of just a solo lane moment where like the team's getting blasted and it seems a bit untenable, but we'll see what we can do. At the very least, if I'm playing for myself and getting stuff, I can have a chance to carry, so I think that is our approach. That is Donza ult down. Thor ult down as well.
I'm just
I
getting
think I'm
warmed up.
okay. I think this is turnable. I just have to wait a second. Nice shove. It's good by the Thana. We can chase him here. Nice scythe. Yeah, this looks like a double.
Protect me.
Good job. Back up. Nice. Okay.
Your right
Thought for a
tower
second he
is
went to
under
hit the
attack.
tower. I was like,
Your
oh,
middle
you can't be
tower
real.
is
Good job.
under attack.
Alright, so we'll get rocks here, hopefully. And this Donza has put a lot of attention and pressure towards us, which does suck,
Focus
but
now.
it is what it is.
Your middle tower is
That
under
was pretty
attack.
good. Thana's doing alright. Usually in these types of games, you kind of have to look at the lobby and you say like, can I take anybody with me? You know what I mean? And what that means is like you identify who is going to give you some help. This is what you should especially do as a support, okay? And you say, I'm going to help this guy, I'm going to back this guy up, I'm going to look for this guy, and if he's fighting, I'll fight with him, and vice versa, right? This is incredibly important ranked info. So currently right now, Silly Fawn, I'm backing him up in these fights if I can. Now, obviously, I'm still playing for myself and I'm still doing the correct thing in these fights, but he's giving me a little bit of hope. Just a bit. The other people, it's to be determined, so we'll see. We have Shard's second item in the mid lane. Holy moly.
An ally has been slain. Your middle tower is under attack.
Protect me.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Magic barrier.
Do you just kill him here?
Slain an enemy.
Obviously it's like nice to get that kill, but if I just get like ulted for it, it's not great. You lose gold again.
Protect me.
People will see a match like this, because this has been a huge topic, debate, argument, and I think it's like really dumb. But people are like, oh, matchmaking is so bad. How do I get paired with these players? Like, these players
Magic barrier.
are high enough rank to be put in the lobby. That's why they're put in. Like, the actual elo system in this game is completely fine. It's just like people just like need to get better. And that comes with time, dude. That's really all there is to it. Right? Like, Smite 1 players in the infancy stages of the game were terrible, right? Like, go watch like Smite 1 Pro play. They sucked, right? And as
Here I
the
come.
game is out for longer and people play more, even accidentally, they do get better. Now, that's not at a fast rate necessarily, but I think Smite 2, the definition of like what an Obsidian player is, will improve and increase in a year from now. I'm not saying by a ton, but by a little bit, and you kind of look at those things and you find the encouragement you can, I suppose. But yeah, that is just kind of the unfortunate thing. Obviously, there is stuff that can be improved. I think the way the win rate system works right now, where you can have like negative win rates in climb, makes zero sense. I don't think anyone thinks that makes sense, but
Magic barrier.
I think having that foresight and realizing like, look, players that are coming in, a lot of the players who are coming in are not even close to being conquest ready, let alone like not scared to play ranks. So that takes some time, and then um, the Obsidian players of today will eventually get better and actually like fit in the rank, and then yeah.
Your middle tower has been
But man, it is brutal in the day to day. I won't lie. But yeah, it's tough, tough stuff for sure.
Hey, Fenner, next time you come over here, I'll just ult her first. I'll ult you later.
Okay, like I mega inted, love to see it.
I'm just getting warmed up. Magic barrier.
I should be okay here. I think it's just the support harassing, which is a little bit annoying, but doesn't actually matter.
Protect me.
She's right in front of me.
Does not matter. I was correct. Okay, well, we got a solo kill. We forced the support over to waste his time. Maybe they get a gank in duo. That'd be cool. Just, like, keep on farming. Yeah, what I hope, guys, is the videos, some of the coaching stuff I do as well, and all that stuff
She's just so
overall
good.
helps players improve, and,
There you go.
man, we do what we can, right? That is the big picture thing. Because, man, oh, man,
Missing middle.
trust me, the queues being better would help us all.
Coming through.
Also, I wanted to mention, Smite Prime is kind of coming back. Competitive stuff is sort of, returning, which is wonderful news. There's like a little mini launch tournament thingy going on soonish. So obviously I'll be playing in that. I do have a team, which is like confirmed, but I'm not sure I'm supposed to say just yet, so I won't. By the time this video's out, I might already be saying it, because I'm uploading this tomorrow, I think. Either way, we'll see, but yeah, I'll talk about that more when I actually, like, 100% know. I think I do 100% know, but I just don't want to, like, you know, put the cat out, or the rabbit out of the hat, whatever. Not the cat out. There's no cat. Out of the hat if it's a bit too early. So we'll give it a little bit of time, wait, and yeah, I'll be posting those scrim games. Maybe a little bit after the time, like a couple days or like a week later. I'll be posting competitive matches, all that stuff. Should be really fun. I'm very excited to do it. It just, isn't something I want to announce early, if, like, just in case there's a last minute change. Because sometimes stuff like that happens, you know what I mean? Sometimes you think, like, oh, this is the team, and then something changes last second, and then it's like you look really dumb if you say something too early. I do want to play this thing. There are 4 people here. Let's group and defend this, folks. This is very playable. I am fed as hell. I need the good guys, though. There are 5 people here now. Okay, good ult by the Thanatos. See what I mean? You play around your hope. That guy mega into. Finish, finish, finish. Bro, hit it. It's 300 health. Okay, oh my gosh, man. This Sobek's gonna make me lose my mind. The Neath got a kill over there. Good job. We did get the Queen Naga. That is 1,000 gold plus the 5% strength and in increase, which is what you get for killing the Queen Naga. That is just the permanent buff you have on your character. So that is some amazing stuff. Shell Force on this guy. We're going to switch. Good pluck. There we go. My gosh. People really enjoyed my Vulcan Troll Thursdays commentary because I was super hyper. I definitely want to make sure I'm doing fun narrative styles and stuff when I do certain types of videos. So I'm not going to say I have that energy for every game and recording. That's just not the case. But for special occasions like videos like that, I want to make sure they're fun, memorable, and compelling. So I'll make sure to have a little bit of a bounce in those games. And yeah, it was great. I'm glad people really enjoyed it. Not really like my style, obviously. It's not really who I am, but you can turn the jets on for 30 minutes. It's not too hard.
Protect me.
Okay. Good job. Easy pick. I'm completely fine. Nice, guys. Dude, this Thanatos, man. I'm a fan of this guy. Silly Fawn, I appreciate you. Alright, let's back. We're going to go into Aegis here. Yeah, it's pretty good. that's kind of the cliff notes on that. We'll go Spectral now for the anti-crit and anti-auto attack speed. And last item, we can go Upgraded Shell. We could even go Upgraded Sunder and then just go like Beads. I'll probably go Upgraded Sunder because, again, I haven't showcased it much on my channel, so I think that's, maybe a bit useful to show, like, obviously it is a viable and doable, relevant thing if you want. Us having 24 rocks definitely just helps our damage and value out as well, I will say, in the Disco passive, so we have a lot of things kind of in our toolbox right now, which is always a good thing to see. I think playing for gold is just like the natural easy call here, though, if we want to look even at a Pyromancer just because it's closer, that's nice. And yeah, like if they're pulling this, which it seems like they are, this has to just be bad. They have good damage with Vulcan and stuff, but This has to be bad in the sense of I can just kind of like steal it or kill him. This Vulcan does have a lot of fizz defense. He's a bit of like a hybrid, almost solo-esque build from mid lane, but he's also not very good. So thankfully he does get one shot. Sorry about that. Hold that, Sir Greco. That was unnecessarily mean. I don't know why I did that. Now the Baron dies as well. Oh, it's all coming together, guys. I'm telling you, it's the Amaterasu plot armor. Oh, our guy's getting blasted in mid. Unlucky. Maybe I can kill this guy. This is Blink. I kind of do like the dive here. I'll just Sunder ult. Wait a second. Oh, the Jingwei is here. Okay, we kind of wasted those things. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to play like some crazy dive. Too bad. Definitely too bad. I mean, this is eventually playable. We have help coming, but man, oh man, this guy is so fed. It is ridiculous. I'm walking back to my guy. Nice. Okay, I think we're out. Yeah. Holy, dude. How is this Jingwei down 200 gold to me? Like, we've played a perfect game. Gosh, man. I hate ADC so much. Boys, I cannot stinching. And her build sucks. If her build doesn't suck, I actually just die there. It's so criminal. At least we have Spectral now, so we'll be a little bit better at dealing with it. We'll go upgraded Sunderlast for some more damage.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. What are these guys doing? Alright. Nice. Well, we stole the gold. We're gonna just kill the Donza now. Bye-bye. That's pretty big. We're finally ahead as a team for the first time this game. Let's go, boys. Take the purple buff here. I'm about to have enough for starter, so that's going to be pretty big time for us. Now, you're going to notice with our draft, we have ability-based needs ADC. We have, disco mid, so our actual objective damage kind of low. Now, I can cover a little bit of that with my character, my passive and stuff, but yeah, it is a bit of a weakness, and that unfortunately can and is just the case in some drafts. This is why, we recommend to play regular ADCs traditionally, and also why building correctly is important and farming correctly is important, because our disco is like not clearing waves, I guess. She has 11k gold somehow. And then our like ADC's build is really bad. So yeah, like it's not that bad, but like he doesn't have pen, you know what I mean? So it's bad. And he has boost. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, just like be mindful about that stuff. It's very important you build correctly. Again, we have stuff like Smite Source to copy builds that people who know what they're doing do. So like please, I think one of the biggest waste of times as a player you can do, and I don't say this to like shoot people down, but it's like sitting there and trying to focus on making builds and stuff is so dumb and unhelpful. Quite honestly, just a waste. If you want to like drive a car, do you need to know how an engine works? No, you just need to like know how to drive that. So just focus on that. That's the point. Anyways, let's go on this guy. A little bit of poke, force the ult. Again, as a Jing right there, the damage is already casted, so rough break by my boy. So you don't actually need to like ult out, but it's really good for us that he does. We are just completely frying them, boys. Not afraid of them. Alright, well, we solo too. We'll take it. Do have to kind of leave now. He missed. We're fine. I need this split pushing, which again, it like begs the question, why do you have that build if you're going to split? I don't know, man. I just do not know. I feel like he is... Oh, I can't kill him. He's definitely like inting a bit, but it doesn't really matter. Did actually get the kill on Jing, which is pretty shocking, but good job. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, really good actually. The need to live, that's big time. Nice, guys. Okay, so now, okay, what are you identifying in this match, right? Clear degeneracy. That is, I think, incredibly apparent, and that's fine. That's actually very normal. In lower level rank games, this guy's trying to bait me, and he's also very tilted, and he's gonna get one shot. Beautiful stuff. We're gonna drop the pyro bomb here in mid and stuff. But like, how do you fix and win a game that's like this? Because like we're ahead a little bit. I'm having a nuclear game, but like it's clearly not converted. The easiest way again is the rituals. Those accidental wave pushes, tower bleeds, phoenix bleeds, whatever the case might be. When people are consistently PvPing and playing with very little semblance of anything, it's very important to just have a way to like automatically have wave shoves. So shoving waves in general is very valuable, but the efficacy of that Queen Naga is super, super high. We're just going to Aegis Absorb to get our cooldowns back as well. Right Phoenix did fall down. Should just leave here. Just leave, 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 leave. We got our job. Abandon ship. Let's get out. Good job. So yeah, like, again, if you're getting rituals, you are accidentally winning games generally. Map play, macro is very important, being decisive, getting things, not overextending. These are all like concepts and ideas that you should try to explore in your games and be mindful and kind of have the foresight to just like get out of things. Again, as you improve mechanically and like in familiarity with your characters, you don't have to focus on what you're actually pressing, and you can like look at the map more. So there we got a right Phoenix, so we were aggro mid, we use our Aegis to stall, and we back up. And now we'll get this, we'll have wave shoving. Again, we know our draft's fire damage is kind of low, so if we want to look at like doing a Gold Fury instead, because it's just easier to get that minion buff, plus this, you know, the actual team gold and stuff, that's fine. But we can also say, hey, right Phoenix is down, they're going to be, you know, left skewed and be all the way up here and stuff. So I think doing fire is like pretty doable, right? And, you know, again, our secure, a little weird, to be honest, and like not great. Sorry, I'm like trying to call for my team to come. But, you know, if we see them come over, we just probably play for the fight. Guys, please, like, help me. These other guys are just like lollygagging. Come on. What the hell, dude? So now we want to attack them. And the idea is like, we could have just like done this, by the way, very easily. But now it's a flip, and that's when we just have to fight. Now, again, if like it's free, you know, you can just stick, obviously, but if there are just kills, great. Now our team ended up sticking because they weren't contesting anymore and we played the kills. That's also like completely okay. I just have to adjust and make sure I don't in, which we didn't, so it looks like that'll just be GG. Maybe not for sure yet, but 2 picks, Fire Giant in 5. Good stuff. Thanatos with a clean pick as well. And Silly Fawn really doing me proud. But again, it's really important for calls, like, be quick, you know, because they were so late besides the disco, and that could have been, like, really problematic if the other team was more coordinated, which they should have been. There was really no excuse there. Bye-bye. Nice, dude. And yeah, again, normally here we'll go, like, Shell last or Sunder upgrade. Probably would have been Sunder upgrade this game. And we get the DS side Barons coming up, but we're going to get mid Phoenix here, and I think we can just, like, kind of end the game. Just one person, so yeah, not super concerned. I have Aegis, so I am able to tank this for 14 years. GG, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Big time win. 11-0-11. And yeah, I mean, obviously some of the builds and some of the gameplay in the lobby was pretty bad, but like, I think people generally did an okay job, at least keeping their heads in the game and trying to follow calls and stuff. So I appreciate that. And at least people were like farming and stuff. Wee Wee Lion says Snatty too good. Thank you, Goat. Um, all right, well that'll be that. So thanks guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Obviously I know there's a lot of different videos people want to see. I will get to those when I can. But I do appreciate all the support, and I will catch all of you. Let's look at the stats again. Sorry. I will catch all of you in the next one. See ya.